A prince without protection? A question of fairness. What happens when a country turns its back on a prince, leaving him vulnerable? What happens when duty and dedication are met with indifference and neglect? Today, we delve into a story of principle, of security, and of a fight for what is right and just. Hello and welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales, where we speak truth to power, break through the noise, and always give Meghan and Harry the dignity and clarity they deserve. Today's story isn't just about courtrooms or legalese, it's about one man, Prince Harry, risking public scrutiny once again to stand up, not just for his own safety, but for what's right. In a courtroom that too often feels rigged against him, Harry has once again raised his voice, this time challenging what he rightly describes as unjustified and inferior treatment from the very institution meant to protect its own. This is not about privilege, it's about principle. The day a prince stood up for his family. April 8th, 2025, marked a solemn day. It was a day that would be etched in the annals of history, not just for the royal family, but for the entire nation. Prince Harry, once a beloved figure within the royal family, stood before a court. The atmosphere was tense, the air thick with anticipation. He was not there for pomp or ceremony. There were no royal fanfares, no grand entrances. This was a different kind of battle. He was there to fight for the safety of his family, a safety he believed was unjustly stripped away. The stakes were high and the prince was resolute. The prince's claims were clear. He was being treated unfairly, discriminated against. His voice echoed in the courtroom, filled with a mix of frustration and determination. This was not about privilege, he argued, but about basic security, the kind of security that every family, royal or not, deserves. This wasn't just about one man's plea for protection. It was a stand against a system that he felt had failed him and his loved ones. This was about the values a nation upholds, the principles of fairness, justice, and protection for all its citizens. It was about the message it sends when it fails to protect those who have served it, those who have faced danger on its behalf. Prince Harry, a veteran himself, knew the weight of this responsibility. He stood not just for his family, but for every individual who has ever felt vulnerable and unprotected. Service and sacrifice. A legacy ignored? Prince Harry's dedication to his country is a matter of public record. From a young age, he embraced the call to serve, donning the military uniform with pride and commitment. He served in the military, facing conflict and risking his life. His tours in Afghanistan were marked by bravery and a deep sense of duty, earning him respect from his comrades and the public alike. Beyond the battlefield, Prince Harry dedicated himself to charitable causes, using his platform to amplify the voices of the vulnerable. His work with veterans, mental health initiatives, and support for disadvantaged children showcased his unwavering commitment to making a difference. Yet, when he sought the security he needed to protect his family, he was met with resistance. Despite his service and sacrifices, the protection he requested was not granted, raising questions about the priorities of those in power. The question arises, how can a nation justify denying protection to someone who has given so much? Legal battles ensued, highlighting the complexities and challenges faced by those who step away from traditional roles yet still require security. How can it prioritize protocol over the safety of a family, especially one that has faced very real threats? The debate continues, reflecting broader issues of duty, protection, and the responsibilities owed to those who serve. Real threats, real fears beyond the palace walls. The threats against Prince Harry and his wife Meghan are well documented. They have been subjected to relentless media scrutiny, often bordering on harassment. Their personal safety has been compromised on multiple occasions. The trauma of living under constant threat is a heavy burden, one that no family should bear alone. Ignoring these threats is not just negligent, it is irresponsible. It sends a chilling message that security is a privilege reserved for some, not a right afforded to all. When security becomes a luxury, a dangerous precedent. The security downgrade faced by Prince Harry sets a dangerous precedent. It suggests that even those who have served their country, those who have faced real danger, are not guaranteed protection. It undermines the very notion of safety and security, making it a commodity rather than a fundamental right. This is not just about royal privilege, this is about the values a society chooses to uphold. It is about ensuring that everyone, regardless of their status, feels safe and protected in their own country. A battle for fairness, not favours. Prince Harry's legal battle is not about seeking special treatment. It is about demanding fairness, about ensuring that the safety of his family is not compromised. It is a fight for basic human rights, for the peace of mind that comes with knowing your loved ones are safe. His fight is a reminder that security should not be a luxury. It is a necessity, a cornerstone of a just and compassionate society. Stand with Harry, a call for justice. This is not just about one man, but about a larger movement that seeks to address the injustices faced by many. It is a call to unite, to stand together, and to demand what is rightfully ours. The story of Prince Harry's fight for security is a call to action. It highlights the vulnerabilities that even those in the public eye face, and it underscores the importance of ensuring safety for all, regardless of status or position. It is a reminder that we must hold our institutions accountable, that we must scrutinize the systems in place and ensure they serve the people they are meant to protect. This is not just about one case, but about a broader need for systemic change. We must demand fairness and justice for all. This means standing up against inequality, speaking out against discrimination, and working tirelessly to create a society where everyone is treated with dignity and respect. It is a plea for empathy, for understanding the very real fears and anxieties that come with living under threat. Empathy is the cornerstone of a just society, and it is through empathy that we can begin to address the root causes of injustice. We must understand the very real fears and anxieties that come with living under threat. This is not just about physical security, but about the psychological toll that constant vigilance takes on individuals and communities. Stand with Harry, not because he is a prince, but because it is right. Stand with him because his fight is emblematic of a larger struggle for justice and security. Stand with him because his story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Stand for a world where security is a right, not a privilege. Stand for a world where everyone, regardless of their background, can feel safe and protected. This is a fundamental human right, and it is one that we must all work to uphold. Imagine a world where every individual can live without fear. A world where children can play in parks without worry, where families can walk the streets in peace, and where communities can thrive without the shadow of threat looming over them. Let us build a world where stories like his are not stories of struggle, but stories of hope and resilience. Let us create a future where justice prevails, where empathy guides our actions, and where every individual can live with dignity and security. Together we can make this vision a reality. Together we can stand with Harry and with all those who seek justice. Together we can build a world where hope and resilience are not just words, but lived experiences for all.